NCTV45, The Train, anytime on your time. The Cedars is a great restaurant with outstanding Mediterranean food. The Cedars takeout menu is second to none, featuring pizza, stromboli, hoagies, their famous lamb on the rod, and so much more. So when you're hungry and you want that Newcastle taste, make it Cedars. Now with 2 locations in Newcastle, 827 Addis Street on the east side and 1101 Highland Avenue. Call Cedars East 724-658-9260 or Cedars North 724-652-7657.
The Beanery Depot and Deli. Coffee, made-to-order subs, snacks, and more. Meatball sandwiches, fresh and hot. Pepperoni rolls, fish sandwiches, chicken, milkshakes. The Beanery Deli. When you're hungry for something special, and it won't cost you a lot of beans. Hello and welcome to the Cedars Sports Corner, and yes, a lot to get to. This Cedars Sports Corner features a North County baseball and a lot of great things. If you don't get up to Flaherty Field or down the Brady's Run, you're missing a whole bunch. Now let's get to it in updating you with some games. The Summertime Heroes took the Broadhead Bombers 6-4. Summertime Heroes bounced back from a tough extra inning loss against Castlewood Sunday by beating the previously unbeaten Broadhead Bombers last night at Brady's Run. They beat them 6-4. The Bombers had opened the season with 7 straight victories without a defeat. The Heroes were led by Christian Porterfield with 4 runs batted in. Joey Solomon as he held the Bombers in check for a complete game victory, scattering 6 hits. And forgive me, Stan Mrozewski led the Bombers with 2 hits. Now, I butcher those names sometimes, but sorry about that. Now, we have a lot more coming up to tell you about with North County Baseball, and we're going to do that right after we take this inning timeout, and we'll be right back.
Come to Big Polly's Sports Bar in Newcastle.
The place is spacious with all the seating you'll need, with 2 bars and a huge menu that features wings, pizza, sandwiches, burgers, pasta, and fries.
Big Polly's
is just right to watch the game. You'll love the sports memorabilia throughout the bar. There's plenty of parking too.
Big Polly's Sports Bar
in Newcastle at 207 East Long Avenue. Call 724-658-8800. That's 658-8800. Gentlemen, if you want to look your best with high-quality clothing, then I recommend Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors in downtown Newcastle. Mike Caggiano is the owner, and he and his staff have been in the business for decades, and they will always give you the right recommendations. They also carry Rondinelli tuxedos. That's Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors, 210 East Washington Street, downtown Newcastle. Call 724-652-3851.
Welcome back, and let's continue on talking about North County baseball. It's been a tough, how about this? It's been a tough couple of games for the Downtown Jacks as they dropped a straight loss to, and this is cutting off, each by the score of 1-0. So they dropped 2 of them last week, and they were held hitless and wasted strong pitching in an effort from George Armanio, against the undefeated Broadhead Bombers last night. They were held scoreless again against the Pittsburgh Americans. Nick took to the hill and was a victim of the Silent Jack Bats. You know, tough break. Alisco's Jacks will take the field against the Summertime Heroes, and we'll be looking for that. Now, and here's some important information, because this all comes in and we give you these updates. The Downtown Jacks broke out of their slump when they did take to the field against the Summertime Heroes, and they defeated them at Flaherty 9-1. Anybody that couldn't make it missed a heck of a game, and this week's games featured Castlewood at the Pittsburgh Americans, the Summertime Heroes against the DB Movers, and that was at Brady's Run. Pittsburgh Amateurs taking on the Broadhead Bombers at Brady's Run, and the Jacks at Castlewood, just to give you an update on that. Now, I'm going to also include this after we take a break. We'll be right back.
The Branding Iron Bar and Grill, a great place to gather.
Some examples from the menu: 45-cent jumbo wings with 30 different kinds of sauce, meatball sub and fries, $5.50, hot cheese balls and burgers, and delicious large sandwiches. Stop in during happy hour, 4:30 to 7:30. You can dine in or take out. The Branding Iron Bar and Grill is located at 2221 Ben Franklin Highway, Edinburgh. Call 724-658-1210.
Yes, I'm in Mr. Pizza. Hi, we're here with
Sydney.
And it looks like you girls have had a great lunch. Can you tell me what you have, Sydney?
The ham and cheese sub.
Oh, today's special. What did you have?
I had pepperoni pizza and part of the ham and cheese sub, and they were both very good.
Hey, it's always best when you get your food and somebody else's. And here at Mr. Pizza, what a great time. Stop down, check out the special. Welcome back, and let's continue with our North County Baseball report. The Downtown Jacks continued their winning ways with a victory over Castlewood Sunday afternoon. Zach Walker got help in relief from Sean Graziani. Bobby Salem left the Jacks at the plate with a couple of hits. For Castlewood crew, Shenango grads Brian Preston and Kyle Campbell coupled with 2 hits apiece. And, it was a 9-2 victory for the Downtown Jacks. Now, as we look forward into what we can bring up for you today, the Jacks and Castlewood will be getting together. The Pittsburgh Americans already topped Castlewood 4-0, and the DB Movers were 9-0 over the Summertime Heroes. And in some more information, be looking for reports on the Broadhead Bombers and Castlewood. They'll be getting together, and the Summertime Heroes and the Pittsburgh Americans, they'll be at Brady's Run. Now, as we look going forward from this Wednesday, and I want to get this straight tonight, the Broadhead Bombers will take on the Downtown Jacks. Thursday, it's the Summertime Heroes in Castlewood, and that will be at Flaherty Field, both of those games. The DB Movers will be taking on the Pittsburgh Americans. That will be at Brady's Run. And if you're in action or able to see some action on the weekend, the July 1st date is the Broadhead Bombers and the Summertime Heroes at Flaherty Field. July 2nd, the DB Movers in Castlewood at Flaherty Field. And also on Saturday at Flaherty Field, it's the Pittsburgh Americans and the Downtown Jacks. There are no games on Sunday and no games reported on Monday. Now, we'll take a look at the league standings and give you some idea of what's going on. And let me get my great monitor going, as sometimes it moves kind of slow, but what are you going to do? I know you won't mind me typing that in for you. And we'll give you the standings as we get those right here. Now, as of Monday, the Broadhead Bombers at 7-2 and the DB Movers at 7-2 are tied for first. Pittsburgh Americans are 5-5 and the Summertime Heroes 5-5, tied for third and fourth respectively. The Downtown Jacks are 3-7 and in fifth place, and Castlewood 2-8. Now, keep in mind that in the major leagues this week, the Pirates are out at Seattle, and they'll be entertaining those folks, or being entertained by those folks. And Cleveland, who currently is in first place, well, they're down at Atlanta, and they will be having some fun down there. Now, this was the Cedars Sports Corner featuring North County baseball. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Get out to the field, see the guys play. It's a great summertime adventure and great summertime entertainment. Until next time, hey, hang in there and keep swinging.